marvelous performance.
The final team of today is Team H, presenting the topic staffing process. The team consists of Shrayat Nagpuri, Kanan Kashyap, Abhijit Singh, Sachi Gujarati, Kavya Dubey and Sudarshi Sonawala.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all's going good.
Good afternoon, CEO ma'am. Welcome to the Human Resource Department. We are doing great and hope the same for you.
Have a seat, everyone. So, Mr. Shrayat, the Human Resource Manager, what was the information you wanted to share regarding the vacancies in different departments? Could you please brief me up?
Yes, ma'am. We have come to realization that we are in an urgent need of recruitment in our organization.
Have you done any research on this?
Yes, ma'am. Progressing through the report prepared by Sudarshi and Karan, we have come to this point. So, ma'am, with your permission, I want Sudarshi to present the report.
Yes, for sure.
Ma'am, in order to understand the manpower requirements, we have done the workforce and workload analysis, and through that we have concluded that we need 150 recruitments in our organization.
So, workload analysis enables an assessment of the number and types of human resources necessary for the performance of various jobs and accomplishment of organizational objectives. Workforce analysis, on the other hand, would reveal the number and types of human resources available in the organization. In fact, such an exercise would enable us to understand whether we are understaffed, overstaffed, or optimally staffed.
I believe we have sufficient employees in our organization. How come do we need 150 workers all at once?
Ma'am, after coordinating with the different departments and gathering information from them, we have concluded these recruitments.
So how are we planning the recruitment process of these employees?
Ma'am, we are planning to advertise our vacancies through different newspapers, news channels and magazines. And the further report will be presented by our HR woman.
Ma'am, after doing the workforce analysis, we have come to a conclusion that we will be in a need to recruit around 150 new employees, both through internal sources and external sources. We plan to recruit around 15 to 20 employees through internal sources with the help of transfers and promotions, and the rest is planned to be done externally. As we are in search of potential candidates, wider choices and fresh talent, so for the same, we plan to collaborate with esteemed newspapers of the city and the country, where we can advertise our job vacancies and the job descriptions of what kind of employees with what qualifications we are looking for, so that these potential candidates can become an asset to our company.
So recruitment may be defined as the process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for the jobs in the organization. So basically there are two main sources, internal as well as external. The internal sources include transfer, promotion and advertisement, and external sources include direct recruitment and employment exchange.
But these highly specialized jobs offer very narrow choice. So we have to choose accordingly, because what people want is not simply a job but a career out of it. So how are you planning for that?
Ma'am, we are planning to follow the staffing process, a selection process in which we will be choosing prospective job candidates from the pool of candidates. And also we will be taking pre-test, and also the worker should be known with the MS office.
How are we planning to place these recruitments, seeing the needs of the different departments?
According to the needs of the different departments, we will be placing 50 recruitments in the finance department, 50 in the sales department, 30 in the production department, and 20 in the accounting department. And for their orientation program, we will be making them familiar with the working environment of our organization, and we will be also introducing them with the goals of our organization.
So orientation is thus introducing the selected employee to other employees and familiarizing them with the rules and policies of the organization.
That is all right, but how are we going to make our employees get comfortable with the working situations of our organization?
Ma'am, we'll be training them for the same. We'll conduct a 2 weeks training session for the employees to get them familiar with the systems of working of our organization.
Yes, different organizations provide an opportunity to facilitate employee learning, and they also have training centers or forced alliances, educational institutions, to ensure continuous learning of their employees. By training, a firm's main aim is to make employees fit for the job and updated with the job.
Also, to encourage them, we'll be developing different promotion and developmental schemes for the employees of their interest.
So promotions are thus an integral part of people's career. They refer to being placed in positions of increased responsibility.
And I think our employees would be more than satisfied because of the salary scheme that we offer.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am, but I'd like to disagree on this one. Salary isn't the only thing that one strives for, right? The needs are much more diverse.
What do we do about it then?
So we'll be giving them compensations. We'll be giving them both financial and non-financial incentives as a reward for the devotion to the organization.
So compensation refers to all forms of pay or rewards going to employees. It may be in the form of direct financial incentives like wages and salary, or indirect payments like employer paid insurance and vacations.
Ma'am, hope you like our concern and the presentation.
I really liked your suggestions, and I believe that with this plan coming to implementation, our company will surely achieve newer heights. Thank you so much for the meeting.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. That was all from our side. Now let's move for the question and answer round.
Well done, G. Very elaborately presented. Nice work. Teamwork. A very simple question, academic question. What is human resource? What is resource?
So human resource is basically the pool of employees or the pool of human resource we have in our organization. It's basically the humans working, like the employees in our organization, basically.
Human resource can be said as the human beings which act as an asset or are useful for anyone, like in an organization. The workers or the employees act as a human resource which add to the development of the organization.
Right. Act as a human resource. Sorry. I'm slightly finicky about language. Please bear with me. Well, that was well tried. Technically speaking, human resource is the inventory of productive and effective man hours engaged in a production or a service delivery system. So effective, engaged, productive man hours. Unfortunately, they technically termed these man hours because when these hours started getting counted, women didn't work. So it has come with the history. I'm sorry, you can also name it the other way around. So basically, it is that resource which by passage of time becomes richer compared to the other physical resources which has the general tendency of decaying in quality and quantity as well. Human resource is just different, contrast. It's the only one and only unique resource which can be developed further. The productivity of this resource can be increased by way of development measures, like sending your teachers to a training how to use educational apps online is a human resource development measure. Right? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Team H, for this spectacular performance.